Alright guys, in front of me I have two bottles of Bleu de Chanel Parfum. One of these is real and one of these is fake. And we're going to be going into it and seeing which one is which. So right away, you cannot tell which one is fake and which one's real off of first glance. They're almost indistinguishable. Whoever made this fake one did a really, I'm not trying to praise them or anything, but they did a really good job. So just to give some backstory, Bleu de Chanel Parfum is one of my absolute most favorite fragrances that I've come across so far. I'm very new to fragrances and I'm still finding what I like and what I love. I found a lot of things that I really don't like and that I hate. And this one in particular is one that I just adore. It's basically my daily driver, and I wanted a backup bottle just to make sure that, I was going to keep getting mileage out of it. So I bought this from a gentleman from one of the Facebook fragrance groups. A lot of the people there are legit. Like, I want to say 99% of them are legit. We do, come across scammers every now and then, and it's unfortunate, but, they're weeded out very quickly. They're banned. They're sent back to where they came from. Easy enough. It's great. But every now and then, something like this happens, and it's always buyer beware, right? When it comes to Chanel fragrances, these are some of the most faked, some of the most, some of the most copied fragrances that you can find on eBay, and anything that's below, I got this bottle for $115, which is a steal. A regular price is $155. If you try to get it from Fragrance Net, Fragrance X, any of the big box stores, it's going to run you $155. So the fact that I got it for so cheap was amazing for me. Shout out to you know who you are. So it was a great deal, whatever. So I wanted to get another backup bottle just to make sure that I had it ready, for when this one finally ran out, which would be a sad day. So every now and then I'd check in the Facebook groups and I'd be like, hey, who has Bleu de Chanel Parfum? And, I'm looking for a full bottle. If anybody has one up for buy or for swap, whatever, I'll put something up for it because it's really worth it to me. So a guy commented on my post and he said to private message him. So I did. And he said it would be $80 for this bottle, Bleu de Chanel Parfum. And instantly it should have just started shooting up red flags for me, because when it comes to, recognizing authenticity and everything, I always do my due diligence and I make sure that, I'm on top of my shit. However, all the pictures that he sent me were, simple things. What does the bottle look like? Does it have a batch code? Does it have a sticker on the bottom? But I should have said, what does the cap look like? What does the atomizer look like? What does the top of the bottle look like? Everything. I should have done, my homework. I should have really went and, asked for as many pictures as I could. So I got the bottle today and I messaged him. I'm like, you know what? I need you to be straight up with me. I need you to tell me if you knew it was a fake, and if you're an honest dude, like, we can do a swap back or whatever. He's like, he got it from a guy off of eBay who was supposed to be a trusted seller. He paid the same amount for it, the $80. So it's not like he was like, okay, I'll buy a fake for 40 and I'll flip it for 80, whatever. So, so he sold me the bottle. It was nicely packaged. It was nice and safe, whatever. But it was just the bottle, no box or nothing like that. So I've already agreed to sending it back, and I'm gonna get my money back. So it's not a big deal. But I just want to make this video to show people and to distinguish the difference, because I don't see a video specifically for the Parfum version. I do see it for the EDT and for the EDP, but nothing for this yet. So this will be, the go-to for anybody who wants to know what the difference is. So after 5 minutes of me rambling, we're going to finally get into the significant differences of the authentic bottle and the fake Bleu de Chanel Parfum. So right off the bat, like I said, you can't tell a difference. They are strikingly similar, but one dead giveaway is the transparency of the bottle. So if you have a look at this one, you can see right through it. You know, there's no haziness, there's no fogginess. You can see, you know, I'll do a different, you know, surface so you can see better. You know, you can see right through it. It's beautiful. This one, it's very foggy. Oh, hey, it's me. Woo woo. It's very foggy, very cloudy. It almost looks like it's not even transparent, but it is. It's kind of very, it's just very, very dark and very cloudy. So that was kind of, you know, the almost the biggest dead giveaway when I first opened it was it's just a totally dark, totally different bottle. So another dead giveaway for the bottle in particular is the corners. So the corners are kind of very sharp. They're very, you know, rigid. They're not smooth. They're kind of just very pointy and just not very good. These are very much rounded. They're very nice, you know, very beautiful presentation. There's no, you know, not a lot of edges on this one. Next is the top. So the top, you can see there's no, you know, separation from the C's. There's no separation from the ring. It's all, you know, it's beveled, so it's raised. It's got that nice gold tone on it. And if you scratch it, it's got a distinct metal sound to it. It's metal, you know, it's not like it's just imprinted on there or anything like that. It is, but it's metal. This one, you look at it and it's actually, you know, indented instead. And there's some, you know, discrepancies in you know, the quality of it. It's not very sharp. It's kind of very, you know, rigid. And if you scratch it, it's got a very plasticky sound to it. Like you can hear the metal from the glass from the cap, but it's still very kind of, you know, plastic sounding. So we're gonna focus. There we go. So that's the top. So we're gonna look at the cap next. So the Bleu de Chanels are famous for their magnetic caps, and they always lock into the original place. So you place it down, and it instantly snaps to the proper position. And if you try to twist it around, it will instantly start coming off, just like that, until it repositions itself. This one is actually pretty well done. It is magnetic as well, but it's not quite as powerful. I've seen ones in fake videos where, you know, they're very well done, but they're very strong. So this one's not particularly strong, and when it centers, it doesn't center exactly, you know, as it should. It's kind of off kilter. You can adjust it to get it center, but if you twist it, it's not, you know, it's not like forcing itself off like the other one is. So in terms of the bottom of the bottles, if you look on the bottom, the bottoms are actually, you know, practically identical. Let me just see if I can get this autofocus to work. So, you know, they're practically identical. I didn't see any differences. This one did scratch a little bit. Right there, I scratched it with my keys to see if it would come off. And like I said, they just did a really good job. Fucking assholes. Anyways, there is a batch code. It is a legitimate batch code. It is a 2018 batch code that checks out. This one is also, it's exact same spot, but this one came out in 2019, and there's all my fingerprints. So 2019, 2017, or 2018 rather. So the batch code checked out. They used an authentic batch code, which, you know, it happens. It helps with, you know, verifying the authenticity. Can't say words tonight. It helps with the authenticity of it, and helps promote the fact that, you know, this is a real Chanel product. So that's pretty much it. The coloring on the text and the text itself is not, you know, it's not off. It's not, you know, it's not a bad color. It's not a different shade. It's practically identical. The positioning, the font, everything looks good in terms of the overall, you know, presentation of it. So whoever made this, they made a good fake, unfortunately. But those are probably your most important things to look out for. This will probably be the only video of its kind because I don't intend on buying any more fakes. But if I become unfortunate enough to find one again, maybe I'll do another video. But, oh, another thing I forgot. The Atomizer. So the Atomizer on the Bleu de Chanel Authentic is very nice. I would say it's the equivalent of about 2 sprays of your regular run-of-the-mill atomizer. One to 1.5. You don't need to go too heavy on the sprayer. This one, however, it is crooked, by the way. The other one is not. So, another thing to look out for. They are practically identical. This one, I believe, is just a little bit taller on the little neck piece right here. It's just a little bit taller. But I'm actually kind of jealous of this atomizer because it is actually a very nice atomizer. The juice inside is horrendous. It smells like Bleu de Chanel Parfum for about 30 seconds. And then it dries down into something totally different, totally weird. So it probably is the authentic, you know, fragrance in here, but they probably dumped a bunch of something else into it to top it off or something like that, keeping the real stuff for themselves. Or I don't know how it works. You know what I mean? It's just, scammers are on a whole other level these days. But the atomizer on this one was actually a lot nicer, which kind of breaks my heart. I thought this, you know, when I first got it, I was like, okay, so it's 2018, it was like first run, so like the bottle's darker and maybe, you know, quality control wasn't so great because of the raised edges and stuff. But no, it's just a fake. It's a really good fake, but it's just a fake. So anyways, that's pretty much it. If you guys have any questions, just leave them down below. If you guys want me to do more fragrance stuff, if you want me to review Bleu de Chanel Parfum, because I know there's not a lot of, you know, reviews from people that actually love it. They do it just to, you know, say, I reviewed Bleu de Chanel Parfum. If you want my real thoughts and opinions on it, I guess you can subscribe and leave a comment, all that good stuff. I don't know how much traction this video is going to get, but it's really just for helping people out. It's not so much for my own fame or my chase of the dream to be the next Jeremy Fragrance. Just kidding. All right. Well, thanks for checking it out. I hope you didn't buy a fake. I hope you have all your authentic Bleu de Chanel parfums, and I hope you stay smelling great. Thank you.